Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from our channel, Variety News. In this video, we'll take a gentle look at the American stars we've recently lost, along with other beloved figures from around the world who have touched our heart. Now, before we begin, we truly appreciate it if you could show your support by giving this video a like. It helps us continue sharing these heartfelt stories. Thank you for being here. Now, let's begin. Baseball player Mickey Lolich, the legendary left-handed pitcher who led the Detroit Tigers to a historic championship, passed away on February 1st, 2026 at the age of 85. Born in Portland, Oregon, Lolich began his journey in baseball at a young age and signed with the Tigers in 1958. He made his major league debut in 1963 and quickly became a cornerstone of Detroit's pitching rotation for over a decade. Lolich's defining moment came during the 1968 World Series, where he delivered one of the greatest pitching performances in history. Facing the St. Louis Cardinals, he won 3 complete games, including a decisive Game 7 victory on short rest, earning World Series MVP honors. A 3-time All-Star, Lolich reached the peak of his career in 1971, leading the league in wins, strikeouts, and innings pitched. Over his 16-year career, he recorded 217 wins and 2,832 strikeouts, setting a record for left-handers at the time of his retirement. He also had brief stints with the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres before retiring in 1979. Off the field, Lolich served his community with the Michigan Air National Guard and later became a successful small business owner. Mickey Lolich is remembered as a true workhorse of the game, whose resilience and unforgettable World Series heroics secured his place in baseball history. Hot rodder at Iskandarian, widely known as Iski, a legendary figure in hot rodding and performance engineering, passed away on February 4, 2026 at the age of 104. Born in California to Armenian immigrant parents, Iskandarian developed a passion for speed and mechanics early in life. As a teenager, he built customized Ford Model T, laying the foundation for a career that would transform automotive performance. After serving in the United States Army Air Force during World War II, he returned home and founded Iski Racing Cams. Starting with a single cam grinding machine, he revolutionized engine design with innovative camshaft technology that powered everything from dragsters to Indy race cars. His groundbreaking ideas earned him the nickname Cam Father. Iskandarian's influence extended beyond engineering. In 1963, he became a founding member and first president of SEMA, helping shape the modern automotive aftermarket industry. His work impacted generations of racers, including legends like Richard Petty and Don Garlits. Over a career spanning decade, he received numerous honors, including inductions into the SEMA Hall of Fame and the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America. Ed Iskandarian is remembered as a true pioneer whose innovations and passion for speed helped define American car culture and motorsports history. Sonny Jurgensen, the Pro Football Hall of Fame quarterback whose precise, fearless passing made him a defining figure with the Washington Redskins, died February 6, 2026 in Naples, Florida at the age of 91. Jurgensen was born Christian Adolf Jurgensen III on August 23, 1934 in Wilmington, North Carolina. He attended New Hanover High School in Wilmington. He played college football at Duke University, where he earned All-American recognition and became one of the program's most celebrated players. Drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles in 1957, he spent 7 seasons in Philadelphia before a 1964 trade sent him to Washington. The swap involved quarterback Norm Snead, became one of the franchise's most consequential moves. Jurgensen won an NFL championship with the Eagles in 1960 and then became a record-setting starter. In 1960, 61, he threw for 3,723 yards and 32 touchdowns, both league records at the time. In Washington, he became a fan favorite for daring throws and steady command, even as his team often fought uphill battles. He led the NFL in passing yards 5 times and finished with 32,224 passing yards with 255 touchdowns. He remains one of the NFL's all-time greatest passers. Jurgensen was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1983, and he was also a member of the North Carolina Sports Hall of Fame and the Duke Sports Hall of Fame. His number 9 jersey was retired by Washington after retiring as a player. Jurgensen became a familiar voice to Washington fans as a broadcaster for decades on both TV and radio. He spent decades adding color commentary to game day broadcast. In announcing his death, Commanders managing partner Josh Harris said, "Sonny Jurgensen is, and always will be, one of the defining legends of Washington football." Harris added that Jurgensen's voice became a fixture of Washington Sunday for decades. Jurgensen is survived by his wife Margot Hurt and 4 sons, along with grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Brad Arnold, the founding lead singer of Three Doors Down, passed away on February 7, 2026 at the age of 47 after a battle with kidney cancer. Born in Escatawpa, Mississippi, Arnold formed the band while still in high school with his friends. He wrote their breakout hit, Kryptonite, at just 15 years old, a track that would launch the band to international fame. Their debut album, The Better Life, became a massive success, earning multi-platinum status and providing hits that defined an era of rock music. Over the years, the band released popular albums like Away from the Sun and delivered beloved songs such as Here Without You and When I'm Gone. Arnold's voice and songwriting connected deeply with fans, blending emotional honesty and powerful melodies. Beyond music, he was open about his personal struggles, including overcoming alcoholism, and often spoke about his faith and journey to sobriety. 2025, he revealed his diagnosis of advanced kidney cancer, which led to the cancellation of tour plans. Despite his illness, he remained surrounded by loved ones and continued to inspire fans with his strength. Through his music and charity work with the Better Life Foundation, Brad Arnold leaves behind a lasting legacy of resilience, faith, and unforgettable songs that touch millions around the world. Greg Brown, a founding guitarist of the alternative rock band Cake, has passed away following a brief illness. Brown co-founded the band in 1991 and played a key role in shaping their distinctive, groove-driven sound. As both a guitarist and keyboardist, he contributed to the band's early identity and success. He performed on Cake's first albums, Motorcade of Generosity and Fashion Nugget, and he was the sole writer of their breakout hit, The Distance, which brought the band widespread recognition. Brown left the group in 1997 but continued his musical journey, forming new projects and collaborating with artists connected to Weezer. He later reunited briefly with Cake, contributing to their 2011 album Showroom of Compassion. Bandmates and collaborators remembered him for his creativity and unique musical instincts, which helped define Cake's early sound and influence a generation of alternative rock. Greg Brown is remembered as a talented musician whose work left a lasting mark on the alternative music scene. Fred Smith, the influential bassist known for his work with television and early ties to Blondie, passed away on February 5, 2026. At the age of 77, after battling cancer. Smith was part of a groundbreaking New York punk scene from its earliest days. He initially played with Angel and the Snake, a band that would later evolve into Blondie, before joining television in 1975. With television, he helped shape a unique sound that blended punk energy with a little jazz-influenced musicianship. He played on the band's landmark album, Marquee Moon, widely regarded as one of the most important records in punk and alternative music, as well as adventure. Smith later reunited with television in 1992, contributing to their self-titled album and continuing to perform in television with the band on select tours. Beyond television, he collaborated with various artists and bands, leaving a broad musical legacy. Tributes from fellow musicians highlighted his understated brilliance, noting his melodic bass lines and dedication to serving the music above all else. Fred Smith is remembered as a vital force in punk's early evolution, whose artistry helped shape the sound of a generation. Terrence Gore, a unique speed specialist in Major League Baseball, passed away on February 6, 2026 at the age of 34. Born in Macomb, Georgia, Gore built an unconventional but memorable baseball career defined by one elite skill, speed. Drafted by the Kansas City Royals in 2011, he made his MLB debut in 2014 and quickly became known as a game-changing pinch runner. Over 8 seasons, Gore played for multiple teams, including the Chicago Cubs, Los Angeles Dodgers, Atlanta Braves, and New York Mets. Though his statistics were modest, his impact was undeniable. His speed alone could shift the outcome of crucial games. Gore was part of 3 World Series championship teams, winning titles with the Royals in 2015, the Dodgers in 2020, and the Braves in 2021. His ability to steal bases in high-pressure postseason moments made him a valuable and trusted asset. Beyond the field, Gore was remembered for his humility, generosity, and dedication to helping young athletes. Teammates and coaches spoke of his uplifting presence and the energy he brought whenever he stepped out onto the field. Terrence Gore leaves behind a legacy unlike any other, a player who turned speed into a weapon and made every moment count. Want to encourage you to like and follow our page if you enjoy these videos. Thanks for watching.